Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a what sold video. My name is Megan and I am a full-time reseller on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, and these sales are from October 10th to October 16th. These are not all my sales. These are just the ones I picked out to share with you guys because I thought they were Bolo brands, or they're featured in a recent haul video and I wanted to give you an update on the item, or it was a really quick sale. So we're just going to go through all the sales I picked out. I picked out 23 to talk about today, but before we get into it, if you guys could subscribe down below, I post what sold videos, haul videos, tips and tricks, all that, all about reselling. So if you're interested in that, again, subscribe down below and let's get into the video. So the first sale that we have is an eBay sale and it is by the brand Sangam. So this sold for $34. My payout, and for my eBay payouts, I am telling you, the payout I got, and then I subtract what I paid for the shipping label. So it was $27.79. So again, that is after fees and after shipping. And I paid $4 for this set, giving me a total profit of $23.79. As you can see, this started July 6th. And we are in the first week of October, so that's a couple months turnaround time. I'm totally happy with that, especially because I had a $23 profit on it. And I really wanted to highlight this specific sale because this is a brand that I discovered on my own. I didn't find it on reseller YouTube or anything. I just saw the thrift store and I decided to look it up, and it seemed to have decent comps on eBay. Since then, I actually found it one other time in a pair of black pants and they sold just as well on eBay. And yeah, so I just wanted to share these with you guys. If you guys have seen this label, I definitely think I definitely recommend to pick it up and look up comps on it, depending if you find it at the bins, cheap price, whatever. Just thought I'd share. And a great keyword for this brand is lag and look. It tends to get a lot of attention. It did have a lot of offers to watchers on it. And just because I can hear it, I just want to mention really quickly, I went to the biz today and I have clothes in the washer and the dryer. So I'm sorry if that makes like too much background noise. I'm not really sure if it's gonna like come through in the video. So the next one I have are these sundry gray star embroidered drawstring sweatpants. These sold for $35. My payout was $27.47. I did pay $5 for these, so my total profit was $22.47. Sundry is a brand that I love to pick up. Although I feel like you have to be a little bit more selective with it than you like did in the past, because within the past year or so, they started carrying it pretty frequently at Marshalls and TJ Maxx. So there's definitely pieces that are going to be oversaturated in the market and that are going to have a lower resale value and a harder sell because everyone has them at their local Marshalls and TJ Maxx. These were not a Marshalls or TJ piece, so I was able to get good money for them. And again, they sold for $35. As you can see here, they started July 22nd. And I really like to highlight when the items start so you can kind of see how long they take to sell. But unfortunately, I can really only show you that on eBay because the way like the Poshmark and Mercari stuff is set up, it's not really like easy for me to show you start times on there. Okay, the next sale we have is this Aria Silver Crystal Embellished Leather Belt. It was just this really flashy crystal belt, really pretty. This sold for $40. My payout after buying this and the shipping label was $30.35. I paid $4 for it, giving me a total profit of $26.35. The next sale we're going to go over is this a Jams World Crackle green and blue flower print long sleeve shirt. This sold for $30. My payout was $23.70 and I paid $4 for it, giving me a total profit of $19.70. Totally happy with that. I love finding Jams World, always sells really well. This started August 10th. It sold the week of October 10th to the 16th. So what is that? Like 2-3 month turnaround time. I'm super happy with that. Jams World tends to sell a bit quicker than that. So I'm kind of surprised it took so long to sell. Because usually I find that Jams Roll definitely sells within a month of listing it. So this is one of the pieces that have sat around, but still a great turnaround time and a great profit. And if you didn't know about this brand, Jams World, now you know, worth picking up. The next sale I'm going to go over is this Chico's multicolor floral boho maxi skirt. This sold for $19.01. My payout was $14.74. I paid $1.50 for the item, giving me a total profit of $13.24. This I wanted to show because I got it recently at that close under 90 off sale, the haul that never got listed, and the one that so many items are selling from. So the start time on this was October 1st. So this was listed and sold within the month of October, which is always great. I love to pick up Chico's. I love to sell Chico's, which is really funny because prior to the like COVID shutdowns and lockdowns, I never picked up Chico's. And the whole reason I started picking up Chico's is because I was buying people's inventory on Facebook Marketplace. And too bad I wasn't doing YouTube at that time because I was pretty much just getting mystery bags of like buying stuff, mystery bags and whatever from people. I mean, they weren't mystery. They would like tell me what's in it and I wouldn't really check. I would just like be like briefly look, be like, okay, whatever. Anyway, one of the ladies I bought from had a ton of Chicos, and I was like, well, I don't really sell this, but like, all my thrift stores are closed, so let me try. It all sold super well, and I was like, wait, should I be picking up Chicos? And now I pick up Chicos, and it is such a good seller for me, so I am so happy that that happened, that I was forced to list it, because now it is one of my top brands. So I like to show it off so that you guys know it does sell, and you should pick it up if you find it for cheap. The next sale we're going to talk about is this Talbot's light pink fox embroidered long sleeve crew neck shirt. So as you can see here, it says small hole near neckline does not puncture through. It's just placement of the plastic tag. So I don't have a picture of it. It's like right down here. But the way that like Clothes Mentor had put the tag on it, it was like kind of like through the neckline. So it kind of created like a hole on like this part of the fabric, but it didn't puncture through to the other part because it was like double layered fabric, if that makes sense. So yeah, I just thought I would mention it just in case, like I don't want any issues, any customer saying this or that. I just full disclosure on stuff like that. This sold for $10. I bought this at the bins and I picked it up because it had foxes all over. I thought it was really cute, thought it was really good for the season. It was a size extra large. I think the mall brands tend to perform the best in the XL sizes, which is why I got this one. If it was a size small, I probably wouldn't have picked it up. But yeah, I wanted to highlight this sale because I listed it October 6th and it was sold the week of the 10th to the 16th, which is a really fast turnaround time. I know an $8 payout isn't necessarily what everybody is looking for, but if you're at the bins and you saw something like this and you are okay with an $8 payout, I do recommend picking it up. Okay, the next item that sold is this Ann Taylor black and white plaid gingham long sleeve crew wear blouse, size extra large. This sold for $13, payout $10.39. This is another piece that I got at the bins. And as you can see by the start time, it was listed October 6th and sold the week of the 10th to the 16th. So really great turnaround time because people say Ann Taylor like doesn't sell and it sits. And I always kind of thought that, but now that I'm being a lot more selective and really only picking up XL, it tends to sell for me. The next sale I wanted to highlight was one that I just wanted to show because, well, first of all, it has a really quick turnaround time. Look at here. It was started October 9th, and it was one of the pieces that I talked about and I modeled. So this piece was a Gilligan O'Malley pajama dress, slip dress, and Gilligan O'Malley is sold at Target. It's a Target house brand, so brand new. It probably was sold between $18 to $25. I don't think it would have been over that at Target. And yeah, I was able to sell it used for $16. Considering it probably retailed again for like 18 to 25, that is pretty good. And the reason I think it's sold is because if you notice in my title, it does not say anything about Target and it does not say anything about Gilligan O'Malley. Now, I did have a picture of the brand label, and then in the description, I did type Gilligan O'Malley so people knew the brand. But I didn't mention it anywhere in my title because that was not the point. The point of this dress was the style of the dress, the fact that it's Y2K and it's trendy, and that's what I focused on. My payout was $12.42. I paid $1.50 for it, and my total profit was $10.92. Okay, the next item I sold is this Venita Rosa cream sheer linen long sleeve blouse. This was a size small to medium, and it sold for $22. My payout was $17.68. And I paid $3 for it, giving me a total profit of $14.68. This, again, look at the start time, started October 9th, sold the week of the 10th to the 16th. I kind of think it sold on the 10th because I remember I was like, wow, that sold really quickly. Because I think I had listed it like $35 or something, and then they offered me $22, and I was debating, and I was like, well, it's only been listed for like a day, so like why? Like I just rather accept it, right? So Venita Rosa was featured in one of my recent haul videos. I think it was like my huge local thrift store haul that's like 35 minutes long. So I found this and it said made in France, which made me want to look it up. And it seems to retail for a lot of money, but it's not a great, well-known brand. So it's not like the resale value on it seemed to be in the $20 to $40 range. And I decided to take a risk on it, see how it did. and I bought it for $3 and I profited like $15 at the end of the day. So I'm super happy with that, and it had a really quick turnaround time. If I found this brand again, I would definitely pick it up. Okay, now we are in my Poshmark sales, and I just really wanted to show these because like they're Gloria Vanderbilt new tag jeans. I've had these for a while, and they sold for my full asking price of $18, and I got a payout of $14.40. And I really just wanted to show this because I was so shocked by this sale. I honestly don't even know what I was thinking picking these up. I know what I was thinking. I was like, oh, they're new with tags. Like I should get them. And that was before I realized they sold these jeans at Costco for like $10, right? So after I found that I was like, oh, these are probably not gonna sell. And they sold for my full asking price. I wouldn't pick them up again, don't get me wrong. But I am happy for the buyer. I am happy for the 1440, and I am just generally shocked by the sales, so I wanted to share. The next item I sold is this Tommy Bahama blue linen blend off the shoulder dress. This sold for $30, payout $24. I paid $2.50 for the dress, giving me a total profit of $21.50. I love this sale, and actually this sale, so usually I feel like when I get Tommy Bahama, I'm like at that point where I've been reselling for a while. So unless it's like a brand I'm not used to selling, or it is a like more luxury brand, usually like my mall brands or my Tommy Bahama type of things, I don't look up comps. I just kind of type in prices based on what I've sold things for in the past. And when I showed this dress off in a haul, there was a girl who commented on it, and she also has a YouTube channel. I think her username is Viaglo, something like that. And she commented, she's like, "Oh, I love selling Tommy Bahama dresses. Like I always get like $30 plus for them." And I was like, "What? I don't usually get that." And then so it made me like reevaluate like what I've been pricing my Tommy Bahama dresses at. I listed this at 35 and I got an offer for $30. So I just want to say thank you to her, and because of her comment it made me do further research into comps, and I sold it for more money. And I'm really happy with this sale. It sold pretty quickly as well. I don't have the start time because it's Poshmark, but it wasn't a recent haul video, so the next item I sold on Poshmark is a Soma black lace cami bra with adjustable straps. This I actually sold once before, like way back in the day, like 2 years ago probably, when it, and the first time I sold it was new with tags. This one wasn't. This sold for $23. My payout was $18.40. Super happy with this sale. Soma is a brand I've experimented with. I pick it up here and there. It does okay here and there. I mean, I'm more experiment with their pajamas. I feel like their bras always tend to perform well, but yeah. The next item I sold are these vintage tropical leaf parrot print high-rise shorts. These sold for $25, which was my full asking price, and my payout was $20. I paid $2 for these, giving me a total profit of $18. These were vintage, and I pretty much just picked them up based on the style of them, and I kind of got them because I was like, I wanted them for myself and they weren't going to fit me, so I just bought them because someone had to have them, right? So I listed them. This was before I was doing the Depop stuff, so this was back in the summer. I listed these, and I was surprised they sold in October and not when I listed them in the summer, but nonetheless, I am not complaining. Full price sales, super happy, $18 profit. Like, this is just what I'm looking for. And what I love about vintage pieces is you can find vintage anywhere, and vintage doesn't have to necessarily be some high-end brand. It is all about style. So if you can't find these high-end mid-tier luxury brands that resale for like $40, $50 on Poshmark, you can find vintage items that can sell just as well, and it's all about the style. The next item I sold are these Levi's Mile High Super Skinny Jeans in gray. These sold for $24. My payout was $19.20. I didn't have cost of goods written down for these. I would say I paid $6 at most, or I got them at the bins. I've picked up so many Levi's in the past, it's like hard to keep track of where I got each of them, like mentally in my head. But yeah, these I know have been sitting for a few months, like 4 or 5 months, or maybe even six, in the 4 to 6 month range. I would say these have been sitting, but they sold during fall. Not surprising. I do like to pick up Levi's. I don't have a picture. I wish I would have screenshotted it, but I like to only really pick up the Levi's that have that like white bar as the like brand logo thing. So this one had the cream bar with the red text saying Mile High Skinny or something. So those are the only Levi's I like to pick up. The next item I sold are these Pikolinos of gray suede woven slide sandals. These sold for $25. My payout was $20. And I wanted to show these because Pikolinos is a very good brand if you find their boots. Keyword, if you find their boots. These sandals, I mean, I'm happy sold for $20, whatever. $20 payout, great. But these have been sitting for over a year long with no traction on them. And the reason I picked up these shoes is because I recognize the brand. And I was like, oh, I've heard other resellers talk about this brand. It must be a good brand. Yeah, their boots are good to resell. Something like this, it just sat and sat. Nobody wanted it. Finally, I got an offer for $25. I'm happy. I'm happy with the $20 payout. But I wanted to highlight them to say, make sure you look up comps on the specific style before you just buy something because these were not a good purchase. The next item I sold is this Run and Fly brown and black corduroy bell bottoms. I showed these in a recent haul video, and these I thought they were okay. The thrift store had them in women's, so I just assumed they were women's, but the waist size was 34, and I did some research on them, and apparently these were men's corduroy bell bottom pants, which I totally like didn't think they would be. And I looked at the brand. They were a very cheap brand, but they were based out of the UK. So I don't think they're very easy to get your hands on here in America because it seemed to be like a more smaller brand, so maybe international shipping's not a thing. I don't know. I didn't look into details on the shipping. I just saw on their main website it was like UK pricing, euro, dollar sign. I don't know. But they retail for like $35. I looked up comps on Poshmark and they were selling like between $20 and $40. So I listed mine at $45. And someone offered me 25 and I accepted. And I know that's $20 off my asking price, but to be honest, these are very like out there type of style, I feel like, for a guy to wear. Like, I don't know. I don't see guys wearing like corduroy bell bottoms. So I wasn't sure, like, is this guy buying it for Halloween costume or is he buying it to actually wear? Like, if someone's just trying to buy it for Halloween costume, I don't have much time to sell it. So I accepted it just to kind of, not lose money, just make the sale. Like, reselling's all a calculation. When you're getting offers, it's like, do I think I can get a better offer in the future? And I'm kind of just that person. I just want to accept it and get it out. I'm not a storage unit. I just want to make money on it. I paid $1.50 for these, so my total profit was $18.50. I was happy with that. Could I have held out for more money? Possibly, but I wasn't sure if it was because of Halloween or if it was because of the style. The next item I sold are these Levi's 511 dark wash denim slim fit men's jeans. These sold on offers to likers. I had priced them at 20. I did 20% off discount, which brought it to 16. With the shipping discount, I did the $1.50 shipping discount, and my earnings were $11.30. So I wanted to show these off because I love to pick up men's Levi's, and they do sell. These actually were given to me by my boyfriend when he went through his closet, so I didn't have any cost of goods involved with this, which was great. But when I do find Levi's men's jeans at the bins, I do pick them up, and they always consistently bring in like $15 to $20. So for me, it's always a pickup. They're a good consistent seller if you can get them for cheap enough. Because obviously, 11.30 payout, don't pay up for them. But if you can get them for $1 or under, totally recommend. The next item I'm showing you is this J. Crew Perfect Fit navy blue and green plaid button-down shirt. This sold for $12, payout $9.05. And I wanted to show this off because this is an item I recently got at the bins and it sold pretty quickly. So it was probably listed and sold within a month time period. It was listed around the same time as the Talbot shirt because I got them at the same thing. So I think that was listed in October. So yeah, this was listed and sold in October. And yeah, I was like taking a breath to say something else. I don't really have anything else to say about this. Okay, so now we are on to our Mercari sales. So the first Mercari sale that I have are these Spanx. These are the Look at Me Now seamless moto leggings in black. And these sold for $44. My payout was $38.02, and I paid $8 for these out of Plato's Closet, giving me a total profit of $30.02. I am so happy with this sale. These sold as soon as I listed them. I didn't even have time to cross-list them to eBay, and they sold so quickly. So I am super happy about that because usually what I do is I list everything on Poshmark, then I go through cross-list it out to Mercari, and then after all that's done, I go through it all again and cross-list it to eBay. So these didn't even make it to eBay. So I'm super happy about that. Sold super quickly. And Plato's Closet marked them at $8, and I was in heaven when I saw that because I just love getting Spanx like for a good price because they just I love selling Spanx. Their pants, their leggings, it all performs well. I do pay up for them, although I don't consider paying up for Spanx, but there's Spanx I have paid up for, and it always pays off in the end, and I'm really happy with this sale. The next item I sold is this Victoria Beckham stripe bow sleeve top. This sold for $64. My payout was $55.44. I paid $6 for this, so my total profit was $49.44. Honestly, Mercari this week was great. Out of all my websites, Mercari had the best average sold price. So this was a Victoria Beckham. So I think it was a little bit of a diffusion line, but still like high end. And yeah, I bought it for $6. I didn't know much about it. I didn't know much on the comps or anything. I just bought it, and I'm really happy. This I would say has been listed for definitely under 3 months. But more than a month and under 3 months. So do with that timeline what you will. Next sale. Okay, next we have this vintage brown metallic threaded stripe long sleeve turtleneck top. This sold for $15. My payout was $12.76. I had bought this for $2, giving me a total profit of $10.76. Okay, so sorry, my spreadsheet says 75 and I had to do like a double take. I wrote it wrong. Okay, this one I just wanted to show off because again, this had no brand name to it. I think the brand was called Tangerine, just like something whatever. It was clearly vintage, and I modeled it. I tried it on. I marketed it. Again, I didn't mention a brand anywhere in here. I didn't say Tangerine. I said vintage brown striped long sleeve turtleneck top. And at the end, I put fall 2021. So that I don't know what people are searching. I want to get all the keywords I possibly can in there. I think in the description I had keywords like light academia and stuff like that. So, and as you can see here, I did model it. Super happy with this. It listed and sold within a week, 2 weeks, so can't complain. The next item we have are these Spanx black shapewear leggings. These sold for $44, payout $38.02. I paid $12.80 for these. My total profit was $25.22. Super happy with this sale. So these Spanx have been sitting around for a little bit of time. So I think I got these back in May or June, and they sold in October. But I went to Clothes Mentor and I got 3 pairs of Spanx leggings. I paid $12.80 a piece for them. And they've all sold really quickly. The faux leather moto leggings sold really quickly. Then I had a pair, I think they were like a point knit type of legging, but they were also kind of moto. No, they're point knit with like a faux stripe, faux suede, not faux suede, faux leather stripe on the side. Those took a couple months to sell. These were the last to sell because they were the least interesting, but still really happy with that payout, with that profit, and I will pick up Spanx any day. The next item that sold is at Depop sale. This is just, I don't know why I screenshot this. I think, should I also screenshot the payout? Oh, here it is. Okay. So I sold this a vintage Nautica American yachting crew neck. Sold for my full asking price of $35. Well, to be honest, everything on Depop is going to sell for full asking price because there's no offer button. It's just like you buy it. Although like buyers can message you and be like, hey, will you accept this? And then you go edit the price, which I have done that for people, but pretty much everything's your full asking price. So this sold for $35. It was $11 shipping. I just do the ship with Depop. Like I don't try to complicate things. I just use the already Depop there based on weight, $11, and it's a payout, $29.30 in PayPal, and I spent $4 on this sweater, so it gave me a total profit of $25.30. And I think I've had this listed again, I would say under 3 months, for sure under 3 months. Super happy with this. This is before I decided to start modeling vintage stuff. I just got this because I genuinely thought it was really cool and something I thought would do well on Depop. And I made a $25 profit, which I cannot complain about. I am so happy with that. And that is the last sale we are going over. That is the last one that I have screenshotted. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Any feedback for me, leave in a comment down below. Like, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one, maybe with that bins haul. Actually, no. I have another haul to go at first, and then the bins haul. Like these, I try to keep more current and up to date, but my hauls are like sometimes a bit behind, but oh well, it doesn't matter, right? Okay. Bye.